Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all are well. And in our last class, we have started the introduction about English grammar. And I told you English language for which purposes we will use. We use English for communicative purpose, competitive purpose, and academic purpose. So, before that, I just want to ask you few questions. So, in English, how many letters we have? Alphabets, how many alphabets we have? We have 26 letters, isn't it? So, we have 26 alphabets, or we can say it as 26 letters. And how many sounds we have? We have 44 sounds. So we have 26 letters in English and 44 sounds in English. So this 44 sounds are again divided into two parts. So one is vowel sounds and the other is consonant sounds. So generally we know, we have heard about vowels and consonants. Vowels means A, E, I, O, U, and consonants are remaining one. But here I am not talking about the letters. I am not talking about vowel letters. I am talking about vowel sounds. So out of 44 sounds, we have 20 vowel sounds and 24 consonant sounds. So, and we have, and I told you before also that English is used for communication. So tell me, how many forms of communication we have? Any idea? Yes, we have two forms of communication. So one is spoken form, means generally, now we are talking, now I'm explaining you what is about, means what is grammar, isn't it? So this is also a type of communication. So means it is a spoken form. I am talking and explaining you, isn't it? So that comes under spoken form. Whereas the other form is written form. Written form means it may be letter, uh, or any word or any sentence or any text or passage. Now to give you a simple example, now when you type a message and you send in your mobile, it comes under written form. Whereas if you talk in a phone, it comes under spoken form. So these are the forms of communication. So I told you how many letters are there? 26 letters and 44 sounds. Out of 44 sounds, vowel sounds are 20 and consonant sounds are 24. And forms of communication are, first one here I have given, you can see spoken form. Spoken form, under spoken form we get sound, syllables, cluster means group of words, segment, and speech pattern. So when you speak, will be counting all these things, how you are going to pronounce a word, the sound of the word, and way you are giving the stress to that word. And how many, means is it a group of words or a single word, and is it a segment or a speech pattern? All those things will be observing under spoken form. Whereas under written form, we written form comes under, it may be a letter, it may be a word, it may be a sentence, or it may be a text or passage. So I think you have understood what is forms of communication. So here, now we are moving to the first part, that is sentence and types. So if you see, order of words in a sentence is syntax. So whatever, now whatever I'm talking, do you feel means it is in an order, isn't it? So the order of words in a sentence is syntax, and which gives meaning of words in a sentence is called semantics. So word order of words you can remember simply. Order of words means syntax, meaning of words means semantics. So for example, I'll tell you how it will be. See the first example. The chief minister of KCR is Telangana state. Is it, does it give any meaning? No, it is not in an order. No, we can't say uh, we don't have any state name as KCR, isn't it? And we don't have any chief minister name as Telangana state, isn't it? So Telangana state is a place, it is an area, whereas KCR is, he is a person. So is it meaningful? Do you feel it? Do you feel it in a meaningful way? The chief minister of KCR is Telangana. It doesn't give any meaning to this sentence. Yes or no? It don't have meaning, nor it don't have any order. So it is not a sentence. So the meaning of words in a sentence we call it as syntax. So it doesn't have semantic also. So if you see the second example here, KCR is the chief minister of Telangana state. Is it in a meaningful way? Yes. What we are telling, KCR is the chief minister of Telangana state. So it has semantic and syntax. So it has order of words as well as meaning of words. Whereas in the first example, it don't have order nor it don't have meaning. So it is not a semantic nor a syntax. But whereas second sentence, it is having order of words as well as meaning of words. So the second sentence is, it has semantic and syntax. So see here, for every sentence we have subject and predicate. In every sentence we have a subject and a predicate. So what is the subject here? Doer of an action. So whereas see here, the predicate means tells something about the subject. So to get a clear idea, if you see here the example, first one, Sunil is a cricket player. So in this, who is the doer? Sunil. So it is subject. Sunil is subject. Why? He is doing an action here. So he is subject. Who? Sunil is subject, and the remaining part is a cricket player. It is telling us in the sentence, it is explaining about Sunil here, isn't it? So tells, see here, tells something about the subject is predicate. Here they are telling means it is telling about Sunil. What it is telling? It is telling that he is a cricket player. So here Sunil is subject and is a cricket player is a predicate. So if you see here in the second one also, dog is a faithful animal. So here the subject is dog and it is explaining about dog. What it is explaining is a faithful animal. So dog is a subject and is a faithful animal is a predicate. Whereas third one, rose is a beautiful flower. Here rose is subject, and if you see here is a beautiful flower. It is explaining, it is telling about the rose. It is explaining about the rose. How the rose is? Rose is a beautiful flower. So here rose is a subject and is a beautiful flower is a predicate. Now if you see the fourth one also here, Hyderabad is a big city. Here Hyderabad is a subject, is a big city is a predicate, because it is explaining about Hyderabad, how the Hyderabad is. It is a big city. So Hyderabad is a subject, whereas is a big city is a predicate here. So even you can frame so many sentences uh, uh, with the you means with the help of this subject and predicate. You can easily write so many sentences. For example, Sita is a good girl. Here Sita is subject, is a good girl, means I am telling about her nature. I am telling whether she is a good girl or a bad girl. So what I am telling, Sita is a good girl. Here Sita is subject and girl is predicate. So finally I want to give you the definition of sentence here. So what is the definition of sentence? A group of words which consists of a subject and a predicate is called a sentence. A group of words which consists of a subject and a predicate is called a sentence. So I think you have understood what is a subject and what is a predicate. So here a group of words, in a group of words, which means if you have, see here, a group of words which consists of a subject and a predicate is called a sentence. So a group of words means you can call it as a sentence. In a sentence where you have a subject and predicate, that we call it as a sentence. So I think you have understood till here, and I want you to write all these neatly in your notes. And also your homework is, I want you to write few sentences by your own, and I want you to send me without fail. Don't take big sentences, try simple one. And you have to, after writing the sentence, you have to write which is subject and which is predicate in each sentence. Write minimum 5 sentences. Write 5 sentences and find subject and predicate in each sentence, and you have to write without fail, and you have to send me. And don't write the examples which I have given. So you have to try by your own, and you have to write and send me. And we'll be continuing the remaining part of the class in our next session. Thank you. Have a good day.